There comes a time in every person's life when they sit quietly and wonder, was I really meant to be here? Amidst the noise, the chaos, the disappointments, and the heartaches, sometimes it feels like life is nothing but a string of random events stitched together. We look around at the successes of others, at the distance of those we once loved, and wonder if we were forgotten somewhere along the way. But let me tell you something that will shake the very ground you stand on. You were not an accident. You are not a mistake. Before you even took your first breath, before you ever opened your eyes to this broken world, you were already known. You were already loved. You were already chosen. In your mother's womb, before the world gave you a name, you were set apart for greatness by a hand far more powerful than any circumstance you will ever face. You are not here by chance. Every part of your being, your heart, your soul, your spirit, was crafted intentionally for a divine purpose. The struggles you faced, the battles you fought, the dreams that keep you awake at night, they are not random. They are evidence that you carry a calling deep within you, a calling that was planted before the foundations of the earth were laid. You were not sent into this world to blend into the background. You were sent to shine, to rise, to walk paths others would never dare to walk. Even when you feel small, even when you feel forgotten, even when the weight of life tries to convince you that you are insignificant, you are not. You are a miracle in motion, a masterpiece in progress, a living, breathing testimony of divine intent. You were chosen before you were born. You were set apart for greatness. But here's a truth many of us learned the hard way. Not everyone will celebrate the greatness inside you. Not everyone will cheer for your success. Not everyone will stand by your side when your destiny begins to unfold. In fact, some of the people you love most, some of the friends who once laughed with you, some of the voices that once spoke encouragement over you, will fall silent, will distance themselves, will let envy poison what could have been loyalty. It's painful. It's confusing. It feels like betrayal. But it is not the end of your story. It is the refining fire that reveals who is truly meant to walk this journey with you. You don't need a stadium of supporters to fulfill your calling. You don't need the approval of the masses to rise into the person you were born to be. All you need are a few true hearts who stand when others walk away, who believe in you even when you're at your weakest, who don't vanish when storms come. And to those few, to those precious souls, give your loyalty. Treasure them. Stand with them just as fiercely as they stand with you. Because real loyalty is a rare jewel, and when you find it, it multiplies blessings in ways the world could never understand. Let go of the ones who couldn't handle your light. Bless them and move forward. Your destiny is not tied to those who leave. It is built by the faithfulness of those who stay, and by the unwavering hand of the one who never left your side to begin with. Still, I know there are moments when loneliness wraps around your heart like a heavy fog. I know there are nights when the silence is louder than 1,000 voices, and you feel like a stranger even to yourself. I know how it feels to speak and not be heard, to ache for connection, and feel instead the cold hand of isolation. But listen closely, you are not unseen. You are not abandoned. Even when the world does not understand you, even when those you hoped would stay have walked away, there is one who knows you better than you know yourself. Before a single word leaves your lips, he knows your heart's cry. Before a single tear falls from your eyes, he feels your sorrow. You are intimately, deeply known, not just the parts of you that are polished and presentable, but the broken places too, the fears you hide, the dreams you barely dare to whisper. He sees it all. He embraces it all. Nothing about you is hidden. Nothing about you is too much. You are fully seen, fully loved, fully understood, even when you feel most alone. The intimacy you crave, the belonging you long for, it was never meant to be satisfied fully by human relationships. It was always first meant to be found in the one who formed you, who walked with you when no one else did, who has never left and never will. He does not grow tired of your tears. He does not turn away from your weaknesses. He does not distance himself from your doubts. His love is not conditional. It does not ebb and flow based on your performance. It is rooted in His very nature, and His nature does not change. You have never been truly alone, not even for a second. Even when your room felt too big and your heart felt too small to contain the ache inside it, He was there, holding you, strengthening you, whispering words of life into your soul when the noise of the world threatened to drown you. When you thought no one heard your silent prayers, no one saw your hidden pain, He did, and He never looked away. Today, I want you to let that truth settle deep into your spirit. You are known. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. Your story is not over. Your loneliness is not the end. It is the beginning of a deeper relationship, a deeper trust, a deeper strength that will carry you through every valley and over every mountain. You are not walking this path alone. You never were. So rise. Rise not because everything is perfect. Rise because you are perfectly loved. Rise not because the journey will be easy. Rise because you were created for it. You are chosen. You are called. You are deeply, intimately, and eternally understood. And there is no force in heaven or on earth that can undo the purpose for which you were born. There's something else you need to understand deep within your bones. Your life is not a random accident. Your existence is not a cosmic mistake. You were crafted with precision, with intention, with love. Every heartbeat, every breath, every tear, and every triumph, they are woven into a story bigger than you could ever imagine. You are not merely surviving through days by chance. You are a thread in a divine tapestry, being carefully and purposefully woven by hands far more capable than yours. Every detail matters. Every moment counts, even the ones you wish you could erase, even the ones that nearly broke you. You may feel forgotten by the world, overlooked by people, underestimated by those around you, but heaven has never lost sight of you. Your name is engraved on the hands that created the universe. You are seen. You are known. You are placed right where you are for reasons that stretch beyond what you can see right now. Sometimes we don't understand the placement, the delay, the hardship, the lonely seasons. But that doesn't mean there isn't a purpose behind it. Sometimes the greatest battles are fought in the hidden places, and the greatest victories are prepared in the seasons when no one is watching. You were not placed here just to take up space. You were placed to bring change, to light up darkness, to carry hope into places drowning in despair. And whether you realize it or not, whether anyone applauds you or not, your presence, your existence, matters more than you can comprehend. You have been assigned a purpose that is bigger than you, bigger than your fears, bigger than your current circumstances. You have a destiny that no one else can fulfill. You were born for such a time as this. But maybe you're wondering, if I am so loved, so chosen, so purposed, why does life still feel so heavy? Why do the battles seem endless? Why does pain still knock on the door of my heart? The answer is raw and real. God never promised us a life without pain. He promised us a purpose through it. So don't curse your pain. Don't hide your scars. They are the marks of a warrior in the making. They are reminders that even in your darkest moments, you are being shaped for something bigger than yourself. Embrace the process. Trust the purpose. Because the pain you endure today is preparing you for the purpose you were born to fulfill tomorrow. There is no version of you that is unloved. There is no mistake you could make, no failure you could suffer that would ever separate you from that love. It is unchanging. It is immovable. It is a rock beneath your feet when the ground around you shakes. It is an anchor in the storm. You do not have to strive for it. You do not have to earn it. You simply have to receive it. Believe it. Let it carry you when your own strength fails. You are not alone in this journey. You are not abandoned in the wilderness of life. You are wrapped in a love that will not let you go, no matter how far you run, no matter how high you climb or how deep you fall. It is a love that whispers in your darkest night, "You are mine. You are chosen. You are never alone." So as you walk out of this room today, as you step back into the noise and chaos of the world, carry this truth deep within your heart. You are known. You are chosen. You are placed. You are understood. Your life matters. Your battles have meaning. Your scars have power. And above all else, you are loved. Fiercely, endlessly, eternally. And nothing will ever change that. Walk boldly, beloved soul. You were made for this.